the grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather! It's time for me to go through another one of my comic boxes. I'll at least start. I'm not going to go for the whole box today, but I'm on box 30 now. This used to have something else in it, I think, but when I did a little shuffle around of stuff, moving one thing from one box into another box because it needed more room. So this is currently kind of like my Iron Man box. It's mainly Iron Man comics in here. These I just put in here yesterday because I actually showed these in my last read video. This kind of doesn't have a proper home, so it just goes wherever there's a little bit of space. So just issue 2, the Green Team, and issue 10, Outsiders of the first issue special. The Outsiders is not the team that became the Outsiders, but like a team of freakish, monstery kind of outsiders. I don't think he ever went any further. Right, here's a Sergeant Rock comic that I got given by Dino. Comico Dino gave me this Sergeant Rock in an AOK that he gave me. And it was one that I'd owned previously as a kid, but I ended up selling them. When I went to a phase of thinking, oh, I need to streamline my collection, I sold everything that wasn't superhero related, and I kind of regretted it ever since. So it's always nice to get one of them back, and this is one that I used to have. I got a couple of Sergeant Rock comics back in the day. They kind of appealed to me, I suppose. And some Creature Commandos and G.I. Robot and War That Time Forgot, that kind of thing. Right, this is a Nuclear Winter special. I was pretty pleased with it. I thought it was a pretty good read. There's some interesting stories in it, a nice little connecting thing in it as well. And $9.99. I got it for £2 from a place in space, and I thought, yeah, no way I'm turning that down. A fraction of the price. It probably should have been like £7 in the UK or something like that. I got it for £2. Hell yeah, hell yeah! And this one I got as well. Hopefully this is gonna get a TV show one day and it'll be worth millions of pounds. I doubt it, but it's that die, die, die. They said this would be an easy one. No, they said messy. Blood-soaked, bullet-riddled, ultraviolet mayhem from Skybound. So is Skybound the name of the studio? As part of Image, but yeah. Right, here is a 4-star spectacular, number 2. No particular ambition to collect the full run. If I saw any more going, cheap though, I would certainly buy them. But it's not one of those ones that I'm like, oh, I must get there. I love this character. The Krypton Fault Beast, the Kryptonian Fault Beast. I think I've got the original of this comic that this is repeating as well. The Fault Beast of Krypton. It's got like a plate on the back of its head that like its faults are like relayed on its fault beam plate kind of thing. Yeah, great stuff. So if I ever did see any other ones going cheap, I'd probably pick them up. I know they're reprints, but it's always good to get some reprints. Right, this one, shout out to my mate Ranger Sly. Here's Gunfighters. I don't think he bought me this. No, I think I got this from, no, but I saw this and I thought, well, chance to pick up a cowboy book here and there. It's all good stuff. It's all good comic yarns. And Ranger Sly obviously loves his cowboy stuff, his western stuff. So if I see them going cheap, I think I paid £1 for it or something. Ooh, hell yeah, I'll pick that up for £1. Right, now on to the Iron Man. This, I believe, is my birthday book. Yeah, this is my birthday book from September 1969. This is my oldest one. Iron Man number 17. I think this is the first appearance of a guy called Midas. I don't think there was anything else special about it. He loses his Iron Man sort of armour. Gets his pretty sure his business gets taken over by this Midas as well. So it's basically Iron Man at a real low ebb. And I think it may be the start or around the time he was like a few too many sherbets, He's like, no, Tony, stop drinking. Pull your socks up, mate. Right, this is this the one where they're fighting in a? This is number 72. Yeah. My armour can't take this punishment much longer. Who'd have thought that Iron Man would die at a comic book convention? My feet have been killing me at a comic book convention, but never thought I was going to die. Even though my feet did feel like they were trying to kill me. But yeah, nice Iron Man, number 72. Yeah, I'm not too sure what my proposed run of Iron Man will be. Basically, if I see them, you know, I'm not sort of seeking them out especially, but if I see someone selling them for cheap, I'll be, yeah, I'll pick that up, no problem. You know, always happy to get Iron Man. I never realised that Iron Man wasn't considered one of the big guns of Marvel, to be honest, because I always read him. When I got a chance, I always pick up an Iron Man story, Iron Man comic here and there. No worries. I've actually got quite a few older ones now than I did have. My oldest one that I thought I used to have as my oldest one has kind of got further ahead in time kind of thing. So I've been buying a few that predate my previously eldest one, which I will tell you when I get to it. Yeah, here it is and coming up in a little while. Happy Hogan's become a living bomb. If my repulsor rays can't stop him, the city is doomed. Yeah, because Happy Hogan, when I always knew him, was the one who was married to Pepper Potts. So all this love story of Tony Stark and Pepper Potts was always to be like, oh, what's going on? Happy Hogan is married to Pepper Potts. I guess they must have had a relationship at some point. Maybe before I started reading it, who knows? Who is fighting? Is it Blizzard? Yeah. Call my killer Blizzard. My icy power has frozen your armour solid, Iron Man. One more second and that stamping press will crush you to death. That's a shame. You don't like it when that happens, do you? Right, this was my oldest Iron Man for a long while. And when I was going through my comics back in 2018, going to do my Counting Comics video that I was calling it, this one was my oldest one from this run. And the same character was also featured in my oldest Hulk comic at that time as well. And that's when I realised that, you know, I quite like this character. I must have done otherwise. Why would I have bought 2 of his early appearances? So it's Jack of Hearts. So I see Jack of Hearts and I bought it basically. I said, oh, it's got Jack of Hearts in it. I'm buying that. Same with my oldest Hulk. Previously oldest Hulk. No longer my oldest Hulk. I'm going to now have an older one. But yeah, and I ended up... When I realised that, I thought, well, yeah, like that's why I bought it, because it had Jack of Hearts in it. And then I thought, that's why I bought the oldest Hulk that I had at the time, because it had Jack of Hearts in it. And I thought to myself, maybe I should get the first appearance of the Jack of Hearts. So that led to me buying the first appearance of the Jack of Hearts. Which is only a very small appearance, really. You see him in shadow, mainly, fighting against the White Dragon, I think it's White Dragon. In the deadly hands of Kung Fu 20-something or other. I should really see if I can get the second part of that story so I can actually, you know, see what happened in the rest of the story. Because it's ending on them about to have a fight, really. Right. Yeah, here's that guy Midas in his chair. Malachi Midas or something like that. Here's my boy again, Jack of Hearts. You've gone against all you stood for, Shellhead. We're going to turn you back or stop you cold. Iron Man challenged by the combined might of the Guardsman, the Wraith, and Jack of Hearts. Face off. So it doesn't look like they're villains in this. It looks like they think that Iron Man has crossed the line that he shouldn't have crossed, and they're trying to get him back on the straight and narrow somehow. So there's obviously a point when he was misbehaving or, you know, bit of an outlaw maybe. Your friends have fallen, Avenger, and you shall be next. No one can survive against a legion of Iron Men. Last stand at Stark International. And there's Madame Mask. Shame she never got put into any of the... At least I don't think she did. I don't think she got put into any of the Iron Man movies. Madame Mask would have been a good protagonist for him, I think. I suppose it's not possible to do everybody, is it? It's more final showdown against the maddening menace of Midas. Hour of the Golden Doom. So he's actually got the power to turn things to gold? Looks like he has in this one. I think that was a recent thing. I think it was more Midas because he was so greedy and wanted gold. I don't think he originally had the power to turn things to gold. I just don't remember it anyway. The more you hit him, the bigger he grows. Iron Man and Yellow Jacket, helpless before the rampage of the growing man. I'm a growing man, unfortunately outwards. Unfortunately, I'm growing outwards, particularly around my midriff. Right. The Melter, Blizzard, Whiplash, together against the Armoured Avenger. And when he dies, nobody knows. I believe this is a fight in a casino, judging by the huge roulette wheel that they're prancing around. Still got to find my covers for cover slingers this weekend. Alone against the super army. Oh yeah, there's quite a lot of villains there. Iron Man's suit is a powerful weapon though against most of these people. They will probably inconvenience him somewhat, but realistically he should be able to take them all out. Dread Knight of the Dreadnought. This is number 129. 130. By Demons Possessed. $132. Alone against the Incredible Hulk. The Battle Below. Iron Man has finally beaten the Hulk, but at what cost? Guest star in the all-new astonishing Ant-Man. Yeah, I think he gets fused into his armour. His armour won't move, they can't get his armour off. Ant-Man has to go on a journey inside Iron Man's armour to shut it off somehow before he dies. I believe that's the story involved in that issue. 136. The beginning of the Endotherm. Another cold-related villain. Not Blizzard, though. At least I don't believe it is. He's gone from the Endotherm and 136, a cold-related villain. And this one is involved in an explosion. And the title says, Inferno! So is that out of the freezer into the fire. It's all go, the life of a superhero. Tony Stark's latest invention fails, and it's up to Shellhead to pick up the pieces. Yeah, see, shouldn't play with fire. But the Golden Avenger battles for his life against the awesome Dreadnoughts. Death Masks. It's a Bob Layton cover. Madam Mask and Iron Man's faceplate. And there he is fighting Dreadnoughts. Battling Dreadnoughts. Oh, and then he missed one. Number 140. Airstrike. Yeah, when I was collecting Marvel, Iron Man was one of the titles I got every week. But we haven't got to the point yet where I was on a regular weekly buy from him. These are ones I picked up more recently, you know, getting back issues and that. They captured the woman he loves. He's vowed to get her back, and nobody can stop him. The Caribbean Connection. Caribbean? I think they're both right. Good stuff. 145. Raiders Rampage. I'm thinking I might change the regularity of these videos, because Thursday and Sunday, I think I might need to put one on a Tuesday as well, because I'm not getting that many packages, because I'm trying not to buy any. I actually got a comic today, actually. Actually, I might show that at the end of this video, because there's no point making an extra video on its own for it. I suppose I could bung it in with my weekly reads, but that last time I did that, I made my weekly reads video really long. Right, this one, Siege. Innocent lives are at stake when Stark International's Central America plant, not American, the Central America plant is under siege. Just taking this price label off. Always leaving price labels on the outside of the things, and I don't know why I bother with that. Why I don't just take them off. There we go. Siege. That was 148. And there's 149. This is the last one I'm going to show you today. Doom Quest. I recognise the visor around that eyeball slit. It's Doctor Doom, obviously. Doom Quest. The Battle of the Armours. The battle of the intelligences behind the armours. Anyway, so that's it for today. Hopefully I won't be too lazy and I'll do a jingle at the end of this. I hope. Any channels I want to shout out? I used to write like a note of what channels I was going to shout out in the future. But I forget now. If I shout out a channel, you'll soon hear it at the end. If I don't, then whatever. No, I'm going to shout out a couple of comics. Yeah, a couple of comics. He commented on a video of mine recently. And yeah, he's a good channel. And yeah, a couple of comics. If you're not subbed to a couple of comics, which you probably are, then go and sub them up. The link will be down below. And yeah, at the end of the video, I'll do it. And yeah, I might be back. I'll be back Sunday definitely with some more from Box 30. Maybe Tuesday as well. What do you think? Tell me down below. Shall I show you that other comic that I got today in the post? So that splendid fellow collecting chaos was going through some comic books that he picked up, and one of the covers of the week candidates was this one, Madame X. And I was like, Madame Xanadu's got another comic, because it can only be Madame Xanadu. And it is Madame Xanadu, but what it is, somebody that says National Comics Madame X. And I can only find one other like this. I think it was Rose and Fawn. And it's like one-off reimaginations of the characters. So this is a one-off reimagination of Madame X. Madame X, I think she's a lawyer or something like that. She's got some figures in flames on top of the tarot cards there. La Diabla. So, an interesting cover. And it's a one-shot featuring a reimagining of Madame Xanadu. And as Madame Xanadu is one of my faves, because she's got dark hair and she reads tarot cards, just like my girlfriend Lisa does. She has dark hair and reads tarot cards. Unfortunately though, she doesn't mess with mystic monsters and vampires and stuff like that. Because that would be annoying. So yeah, here's my Madame X comic. So cheers to Collecting Chaos for letting me know that this existed. I didn't pay too much for it, but I think for what I paid, it shouldn't have come with quite so many spine ticks. A little bit peeved by the amount of spine ticks. I mean, the spine ticks on this, it should have cost me £1 or something, but it was like £3, but that's postage and packaging included. Anyway, it's done. I've got the comic. Won't worry about worrying about it, eh? But yeah, I'll be back soon. Cheers for watching. Check out all my other videos, every single one of them. Now, don't stop. Just carry on watching. Just go straight to the #1 video. Keep watching. And in 55 years, come back to me and let me know how much you enjoyed them. No, that would be silly, because it might take that long to watch them. But yeah, I won't be here in 55 years, I don't think. I highly doubt it, in fact. But anyway, cheers for watching, and until next time, gotta say, I wish you all a great amazing day, and I hope that all your news will be good news. Xanadu, do 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 do.
Ooh, cup of comics, go and sub him up, cup of comics, his link is in the corner, and also in the description, so why haven't you subbed him up yet, and if you have, sub him again, why not?